If you could pick one TV wife to come home to, who would it be and why? Is it her beauty, her personality, that sharp sense of humor, or the way she handled chaos in the kitchen? TV gave us all kinds of wives: sweethearts, spitfires, perfectionists, and troublemakers. In this video, we're looking back at some of the most unforgettable TV wives of all time and revealing where they are today. So, who would you choose from our list? Let us know in the comments. And now, let's get started. Elizabeth Montgomery. Elizabeth Montgomery played Samantha Stevens on Bewitched, the elegant suburban witch who tried to live a normal life while concealing her powers from her husband, Darren, and their nosy neighbors. With charm, wit, and a magical wink, Samantha became one of the most beloved characters in television history. Born April 15, 1933, in Los Angeles, California, Elizabeth Montgomery passed away in 1995 at the age of 62. Linda Evans. Linda Evans portrayed Crystal Carrington on Dynasty, the elegant and resilient wife of oil tycoon Blake Carrington. Airing from 1981 to 89, the show captivated audiences with its lavish drama and legendary catfights, especially between Crystal and Joan Collins's Alexis. Evans brought warmth and strength to a world of excess and scandal. Born November 18, 1942 in Hartford, Connecticut, Linda Evans is now 82 years old in 2025. Lucille Ball. Lucille Ball remains one of the most beloved figures in television history for her role as Lucy Ricardo in I Love Lucy. Airing from 1951 to 57, the show broke ground for women in comedy and helped shape the modern sitcom. Ball's blend of slapstick genius and emotional depth made her unforgettable. Born August 6, 1911, in Jamestown, New York, she built a media empire as co-founder of Desilu Productions. Lucille Ball passed away in 1989 at the age of 77. Barbara Eden. Barbara Eden became a pop culture icon as Jeannie in I Dream of Jeannie, the magical and mischievous Jeannie who falls in love with her master, astronaut Tony Nelson. The show's dynamic shifted when the two were married during the fifth and final season, officially making Jeannie a television wife. Born August 23, 1931 in Tucson, Arizona, Barbara Eden remains one of classic TV's most beloved stars. As of 2025, she is 93 years old. Fran Drescher. Fran Drescher starred as Fran Fine in The Nanny, a spirited, fashion-forward New Yorker hired to care for the three children of Broadway producer Maxwell Sheffield. After seasons of romantic tension, the two finally marry in season 5. The show aired from 1993 to 99, with Drescher's unique voice and comedic timing making her unforgettable. Born September 30, 1957 in Queens, New York, she remains active in television and advocacy. As of 2025, Fran Drescher is 67 years old. Lori Loughlin. Lori Loughlin played Rebecca Donaldson on Full House, a morning show co-host who falls in love with rocker uncle Jesse Katsopoulos. The two marry in Season 4, Episode 19, titled The Wedding, Part 2, and raise twin boys, becoming a key couple in the beloved family sitcom. Born July 28, 1964, in Queens, New York, Lori Loughlin is 60 years old as of 2025. Yvonne De Carlo. Yvonne De Carlo starred as Lily Munster in The Munsters, the gothic but lovable matriarch of the quirky monster family. Airing from 1964 to 66, her role as Herman Munster's wife gave her a fresh audience beyond her earlier career in Hollywood films. Born September 1, 1922 in Vancouver, Canada, De Carlo became a cult favorite thanks to the show's long-lasting appeal. She passed away in 2007 at the age of 84. Patricia Heaton. Patricia Heaton played Deborah Barone on Everybody Loves Raymond, the smart and sarcastic wife of sports writer Ray Barone. Heaton's character balanced motherhood, marriage, and meddling in-laws with dry wit. Born March 4, 1958 in Bay Village, Ohio, Patricia Heaton is 67 years old as of 2025. Carolyn Jones. Carolyn Jones played Morticia Addams in The Addams Family, bringing a dark elegance and dry wit to the Gothic matriarch. Jones's Morticia, with her long black dress and calm demeanor, contrasted hilariously with the chaos around her. Born April 28, 1930 in Amarillo, Texas, she had a long career in both film and TV. Carolyn Jones passed away in 1983 at the age of 53. Ana Alicia. Ana Alicia starred as Melissa Agretti in Falcon Crest, a scheming and ambitious vineyard heiress who marries Lance Cumpson. She appeared on the show from 1982 to 88, becoming central to many of its most intense family and business conflicts. Born December 12, 1956 in Mexico City, Mexico, Ana Alicia brought a sharp energy to 1980s primetime drama. As of 2025, she is 68 years old. Patricia Richardson. Patricia Richardson played Jill Taylor in Home Improvement, the grounded and intelligent wife of Tim the Toolman Taylor. The show aired from 1991 to 99 and became one of the most popular family sitcoms of the decade. Her portrayal gave depth to the role of a modern mother balancing marriage, career, and parenting. Born February 23, 1951, in Bethesda, Maryland. As of 2025, Patricia Richardson is 74 years old. Joan Van Ark. Joan Van Ark played Valine Ewing in Knots Landing, the warm-hearted and resilient wife of Gary Ewing. The series aired from 1979 to 93, and her character was central to some of its most emotional and dramatic storylines. Born June 16, 1943 in New York City, Van Ark became a familiar face to primetime audiences throughout the 80s. As of 2025, she is 81 years old. Victoria Principal. Victoria Principal played Pamela Barnes Ewing on Dallas, the strong-willed and compassionate wife of Bobby Ewing. Her character was central to the show's early storylines, representing the union of two feuding Texas families. Born January 3, 1950 in Fukuoka, Japan, she left acting in the early 2000s to focus on business and philanthropy. As of 2025, Victoria Principal is 75 years old. Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox portrayed Monica Geller Bing on Friends, the organized and competitive chef who eventually marries Chandler Bing. Their relationship grew from friendship to marriage, becoming one of the most memorable parts of the series. Born June 15, 1964 in Birmingham, Alabama, Courtney Cox is 60 years old as of 2025. Gracie Allen. Gracie Allen co-starred as herself in The George Burns and Gracie Allen Show, playing a delightfully scatterbrained wife whose quirky logic created some of the show's funniest moments. Her comedic rhythm with real-life husband George Burns became one of television's first great partnerships. Born July 26, 1895 in San Francisco, she passed away in 1964 at the age of 69. Joyce Randolph. Joyce Randolph portrayed Trixie Norton on The Honeymooners, the down-to-earth and witty wife of Ed Norton. Often the voice of reason alongside Audrey Meadows' Alice, Trixie brought charm and balance to the show's working-class couples dynamic. Born October 21, 1924 in Detroit, Michigan, Joyce Randolph passed away in 2024 at the age of 99. Bebe Neuwirth. Bebe Neuwirth portrayed Lilith Sternin on Cheers, the ultra-intellectual and emotionally reserved wife of Frasier Crane. With her sharp tongue, deadpan delivery, and fierce intelligence, Lilith stood out as one of the show's most memorable and unexpectedly hilarious characters. Born December 31, 1958 in Newark, New Jersey, Bebe Neuwirth is 66 years old in 2025. Michelle Lee. Michelle Lee played Karen Fairgate Mackenzie on Knots Landing, a strong, principled wife and mother navigating neighborhood drama and family struggles. Her role evolved from suburban homemaker to community leader and businesswoman, making her one of TV's most enduring soap characters. Born June 24, 1942 in Los Angeles, Michelle Lee is 83 years old in 2025. Susan St. James. Susan St. James starred as Sally McMillan in McMillan and Wife, pairing brains and breezy humor as the adventurous partner to a San Francisco police commissioner. Rather than playing a sidekick, her character was an active participant in solving crimes, making her stand out in the crime drama genre. Born August 14, 1946 in Los Angeles, Susan St. James is 79 years old in 2025. Ava Gabor. Ava Gabor starred as Lisa Douglas in Green Acres, a glamorous Hungarian socialite who followed her husband to a rundown farm in the countryside. With her flowing gowns and thick accent, Lisa brought elegance and confusion to rural life, becoming a sitcom favorite for her fish-out-of-water charm. Born February 11, 1919, in Budapest, Hungary, Ava Gabor passed away in 1995 at the age of 76. Piper Laurie. Piper Laurie played Catherine Martell on Twin Peaks, the calculating lumber heiress whose beauty and ruthlessness made her a standout in the town's tangled web of secrets. Whether scheming against her own family or faking her identity, Catherine was a master manipulator cloaked in elegance. Born January 22, 1932, in Detroit, Michigan, Piper Laurie passed away in 2023 at the age of 91. Betty Buckley. Betty Buckley joined Eight Is Enough as Abby Bradford, the loving and steady presence who became Tom Bradford's second wife. As stepmother to 8 children, Abby brought compassion and strength to a family still grieving the loss of their mother, becoming a stabilizing force in the later seasons. Born July 3, 1947 in Fort Worth, Texas, Betty Buckley is 78 years old in 2025. Felicia Rashad. Felicia Rashad played Claire Huxtable on The Cosby Show, a sharp, sophisticated attorney and no-nonsense mother of 5. Balancing a legal career with home life, Claire redefined the TV mom with intelligence, elegance, and wit, earning her a place among television's most respected matriarchs. Born June 19, 1948, in Houston, Texas, Felicia Rashad is 77 years old in 2025. Marcia Strassman. Marcia Strassman played Julie Cotter, the supportive and good-humored wife of Gabe Cotter in Welcome Back, Kotter. Though her screen time was modest, Julie was the emotional counterbalance to her husband's classroom antics, grounding the show's humor with warmth and realism. Born April 28, 1948 in New York City, Marcia Strassman passed away in 2014 at the age of 66. Mary Tyler Moore. Mary Tyler Moore played Laura Petrie on The Dick Van Dyke Show, a stylish, witty, and endearingly human housewife who brought a modern spark to the traditional sitcom mom. With her capri pants and quick comebacks, Laura redefined television's portrayal of young wives in the early 1960s. Born December 29, 1936 in Brooklyn, New York, Mary Tyler Moore passed away in 2017 at the age of 80. Donna Mills. Donna Mills portrayed Abby Cunningham on Knots Landing, the seductive, scheming blonde who shook up Seaview Circle with ambition and manipulation. As the second wife of Gary Ewing, Abby used charm, business savvy, and behind-the-scenes plotting to get what she wanted, whether it was power, money, or revenge. Born December 11, 1940 in Chicago, Illinois, Donna Mills is 84 years old in 2025. Stephanie Powers. Stephanie Powers portrayed Jennifer Hart in Heart to Heart, the jet-setting, intuitive, and fiercely loyal wife of self-made millionaire Jonathan Hart. Together, the glamorous couple moonlighted as amateur sleuths, solving mysteries with charm and sophistication. Born November 2, 1942 in Hollywood, California, Stephanie Powers is 82 years old as of 2025. Susan Sullivan. Susan Sullivan played Maggie Gioberti on Falcon Crest, the level-headed and idealistic journalist who married into the power struggles of a wealthy winemaking dynasty. As the wife of Chase Gioberti, Maggie often served as the show's moral compass amidst a world of backstabbing and intrigue. Born November 18, 1942 in New York City, Susan Sullivan is 82 years old in 2025. Joanna Kearns. Joanna Kearns played Maggie Seaver on Growing Pains, the intelligent and career-driven wife of psychiatrist Jason Seaver. As a working mother of four, Maggie represented a new kind of sitcom mom, balancing her job as a journalist with raising a household full of strong personalities. Born February 12, 1953, in San Francisco, California, Joanna Kearns is 72 years old as of 2025. Deborah Jo Rupp. Deborah Jo Rupp played Kitty Foreman on That 70s Show, the cheerful and slightly overbearing nurse who mothered both her family and the neighborhood teens with a signature high-pitched laugh and a lot of casseroles. As Red Foreman's wife, Kitty was a stabilizing force in the chaos of the Foreman basement. Born February 24, 1951 in Glendale, California, Deborah Jo Rupp is 74 years old in 2025. Barbara Billingsley. Barbara Billingsley portrayed June Cleaver on Leave It to Beaver, the graceful and composed mother whose pearls and heels became iconic symbols of 1950s domestic life. As Ward Cleaver's wife, she managed her household with calm authority and gentle wisdom. Born December 22, 1915 in Los Angeles, Barbara Billingsley passed away in 2010 at the age of 94. Marcia Cross. Marcia Cross played Dr. Kimberly Shaw on Melrose Place, a brilliant surgeon whose descent into madness made her one of the most unforgettable characters in 90s television. From faking her own death to blowing up the apartment complex, Kimberly was equal parts beauty, brilliance, and unhinged drama. Born March 25, 1962, in Marlborough, Massachusetts, Marcia Cross is 63 years old in 2025. Jane Wyatt. Jane Wyatt played Margaret Anderson on Father Knows Best, the elegant and soft-spoken wife of Jim Anderson. Her character reflected the idealized post-war mother, nurturing, patient, and endlessly supportive. Born August 12, 1910 in Campgaw, New Jersey, Jane Wyatt passed away in 2006 at the age of 96. Kate Jackson. Kate Jackson played Jill Danko on The Rookies, portraying the compassionate and capable wife of police officer Mike Danko. As a nurse, Jill often provided emotional support during the show's more intense moments, giving viewers a grounded look at life behind the badge. Born October 29, 1948 in Birmingham, Alabama, Kate Jackson is 77 years old in 2025. Morgan Fairchild. Morgan Fairchild played Constance Weldon Carlyle on Flamingo Road, a seductive and ambitious Southern belle entangled in scandal, secrets, and political power plays. As the wife of Fielding Carlisle, her performance helped define the show's steamy blend of soap opera and small-town intrigue. Born February 3, 1950, in Dallas, Texas, Morgan Fairchild is 75 years old as of 2025. Joan Davis. Joan Davis starred in I Married Joan as the lovable, high-energy wife of a mild-mannered judge. Her character, often compared to Lucille Ball, brought physical comedy and wild misunderstandings into suburban married life. The show was one of early television's biggest comedy hits. Born June 29, 1907, in St. Paul, Minnesota, Joan Davis passed away in 1961 at the age of 53. Priscilla Presley. Priscilla Presley portrayed Jenna Wade on Dallas, the glamorous and emotionally complex former flame of Bobby Ewing. Their rekindled romance led to multiple engagements, but after a series of dramatic events, including Jenna giving birth to Bobby's son Lucas, she married his half-brother, Ray Krebs. Born May 24, 1945 in Brooklyn, New York, Priscilla Presley is 80 years old in 2025. Florence Henderson. Florence Henderson starred as Carol Brady on The Brady Bunch, the upbeat and understanding mother of three girls who marries widower Mike Brady, forming one of TV's most iconic blended families. With her sunny demeanor and trademark shag haircut, Carol became the blueprint for the modern sitcom mom. Born February 14, 1934, in Dale, Indiana, Florence Henderson passed away in 2016 at the age of 82. Natalie Schafer. Natalie Schafer portrayed Lovey Howell, often referred to simply as Mrs. Howell, on Gilligan's Island. The wealthy and refined socialite stranded with her millionaire husband on a remote island. With pearls, furs, and a sense of class she never gave up, Lovey brought a dose of upper-crust comedy to the show's ensemble cast. Born November 5, 1899, in Red Bank, New Jersey, Natalie Schafer passed away in 1991 at the age of 91. Beverly Garland. Beverly Garland played Ellie Collins on The Bing Crosby Show, portraying the witty and supportive wife of a college professor juggling life with teenage daughters. Though the series had a short run, Garland brought warmth and humor to her role, continuing a career known for strong female characters. Born October 17, 1926, in Santa Cruz, California, Beverly Garland passed away in 2008 at the age of 82. Tisha Campbell. Tisha Campbell played Gina Waters Payne on Martin, the sharp, stylish, and strong-willed wife of radio DJ Martin Payne. Their on-screen chemistry and hilarious back-and-forths made them one of the most iconic sitcom couples of the 1990s. Born October 13, 1968 in Oklahoma City, Tisha Campbell is 57 years old in 2025. Suzanne Pleshette. Suzanne Pleshette played Emily Hartley on The Bob Newhart Show, the smart, sophisticated, and often sarcastic wife of psychologist Bob Hartley. As a school teacher with a sharp tongue and dry wit, Emily brought a grounded yet modern presence to one of television's most beloved sitcom marriages. Born January 31, 1937, in Brooklyn, New York, Suzanne Pleshette passed away in 2008 at the age of 70. Ida Lupino. Ida Lupino co-starred in Mr. Adams and Eve, playing Eve Drake, a glamorous movie star married to a fellow actor. The sitcom drew inspiration from real Hollywood marriages, offering a behind-the-scenes look at showbiz life through comedy. Born February 4, 1918, in London, England, Ida Lupino passed away in 1995 at the age of 77. Cher. Cher co-hosted the Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour as a version of herself, married to Sonny Bono both on and off screen. With her sharp comebacks, distinctive fashion, and undeniable charisma, Cher helped make the show a variety television staple. Born May 20, 1946 in El Centro, California, Cher is 79 years old as of 2025. Audrey Meadows. Audrey Meadows played Alice Cramden on The Honeymooners, the sharp-tongued yet devoted wife of Ralph Cramden. With perfect comedic timing, she delivered punchlines and put-downs that became sitcom staples, balancing her husband's bluster with unwavering poise. Born February 8, 1922 in New York City, Audrey Meadows passed away in 1996 at the age of 73. Leah Remini. Leah Remini starred as Carrie Heffernan on The King of Queens, a bold, no-nonsense legal secretary married to a lovable but immature delivery man. Her quick wit and fierce delivery helped define the show's tone, especially in her often hilarious spats with on-screen husband Doug. Born June 15, 1970 in Brooklyn, New York, Leah Remini is 55 years old in 2025. Meredith Baxter. Meredith Baxter portrayed Elise Keaton on Family Ties, the intelligent, liberal-minded architect and mother of three. As Stephen Keaton's wife, she played a calm, thoughtful counterbalance to the generational culture clashes between her children and her values. Born June 21, 1947 in South Pasadena, California, Meredith Baxter is 78 years old in 2025. Patricia Crowley. Patricia Crowley starred as Joan Nash in Please Don't Eat the Daisies, a sitcom based on the popular book and film. As the stylish and resourceful wife of a college professor and mother of 4 boys, she navigated suburban chaos with charm and quick thinking. Born September 17, 1933 in Oliphant, Pennsylvania, Patricia Crowley passed away in 2023 at the age of 89. Heather Locklear. Heather Locklear portrayed Amanda Woodward on Melrose Place, the icy, power-hungry advertising executive who became the ultimate 90s TV vixen. Married to Peter Burns, Amanda schemed her way through business deals and relationships alike, all while maintaining flawless style and total control. Born September 25, 1961, in Los Angeles, California, Heather Locklear is 64 years old as of 2025. Helen Hunt. Helen Hunt starred as Jamie Buckman on Mad About You, a sharp and ambitious public relations executive navigating marriage and life in New York City with her neurotic husband, Paul. Jamie was modern, quick-witted, and emotionally layered, helping redefine what a sitcom wife could be in the 1990s. Born June 15, 1963 in Culver City, California, Helen Hunt is 62 years old in 2025. Mary Fran. Mary Fran starred as Joanna Loudon on Newhart, the warm and stylish wife of innkeeper and TV host Dick Loudon. With charm and subtle wit, Joanna managed the day-to-day quirks of running a Vermont inn while balancing her marriage with calm confidence. Born February 27, 1943 in St. Louis, Missouri, Mary Fran passed away in 2008 at the age of 65. Marion Ross. Marion Ross played Marion Cunningham on Happy Days, the affectionate, patient, and quietly wise wife of Howard Cunningham and mother to Richie and Joni. As the quintessential 1950s sitcom mom, Mrs. C balanced tradition with a twinkle of mischief, becoming a beloved figure in classic television. Born October 25, 1928 in Watertown, Minnesota, Marion Ross is 96 years old in 2025. Linda Gray. Linda Gray played Sue Ellen Ewing on Dallas, the glamorous yet emotionally complex wife of oil tycoon J.R. Ewing. Her portrayal of a woman battling alcoholism, betrayal, and personal transformation brought intensity and vulnerability to to one of television's most memorable primetime dramas. Born September 12, 1940 in Santa Monica, California, Linda Gray is 85 years old as of 2025. Katey Sagal. Katey Sagal portrayed Peg Bundy on Married with Children, the bold, sarcastic housewife known for her towering red hair, skin-tight outfits, and love of shopping and bonbons. With her disinterest in housework and hilarious one-liners, Peg flipped the image of the traditional sitcom wife on its head. Born January 19, 1954, in Los Angeles, California, Katey Sagal is 71 years old in 2025. Tichina Arnold. Tichina Arnold played Rochelle on Everybody Hates Chris, a fierce, no-nonsense mother who ruled her household with tough love, sharp humor, and an unforgettable glare. As the wife of Julius and mother of three, Rochelle brought heart and attitude to the show's 1980s Brooklyn setting. Born June 28, 1969, in Queens, New York, Tichina Arnold is 56 years old in 2025. Michael Learned. Michael Learned portrayed Olivia Walton on The Waltons, the gentle yet strong-willed mother of 7 children growing up in Depression-era Virginia. As the wife of John Walton Sr., her character embodied resilience, faith, and warmth, helping define one of television's most beloved family dramas. Born April 9, 1939 in Washington, D.C., Michael Learned is 86 years old in 2025. Suzanne Somers. Suzanne Somers played Carol Foster Lambert on Step by Step, a kind-hearted beautician and single mother who marries Frank Lambert, blending their 2 large families under one chaotic roof. Her character brought warmth and optimism to the modern-day Brady Bunch dynamic. Born October 16, 1946 in San Bruno, California, Suzanne Somers passed away in 2023 at the age of 76. Kim Lankford. Kim Lankford portrayed Ginger Ward on Knots Landing, one of the original residents of Seaview Circle. As a young singer married to record producer Kenny Ward, Ginger navigated the complexities of suburban life and marital challenges, bringing warmth and resilience to the ensemble cast. Born June 14, 1954, in Montebello, California, Kim Lankford is 71 years old in 2025. Jenna Elfman. Jenna Elfman starred as Dharma Montgomery on Dharma and Greg, a free-spirited yoga instructor who marries conservative lawyer Greg Montgomery on their first date. Dharma's quirky optimism and unconventional approach to life provided a humorous contrast to Greg's structured world, creating a beloved dynamic in this late 90s sitcom. Born September 30, 1971, in Los Angeles, California, Jenna Elfman is 54 years old in 2025. Debbie Reynolds. Debbie Reynolds starred as Debbie Thompson on The Debbie Reynolds Show, portraying a spirited housewife with aspirations of becoming a newspaper reporter. Her comedic timing and charm brought a fresh energy to the sitcom landscape of the late 1960s. Born April 1, 1932 in El Paso, Texas, Debbie Reynolds passed away in 2016 at the age of 84. Harriet Nelson. Harriet Nelson played herself on The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, depicting the idealized American mother and wife in this pioneering family sitcom. Alongside her real-life husband and sons, Harriet's portrayal contributed to the show's authentic charm and enduring legacy. Born July 18, 1909 in Des Moines, Iowa, Harriet Nelson passed away in 1994 at the age of 85. Which TV wife was your favorite, and who did we miss? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more classic TV and movie nostalgia.